Well, hey, good Monday morning. As we start another week of school on this final day of summer, we are giving thanks to all the teachers out there in schools teaching our youth. And we're actually with one of those teachers today who not only continues to teach, but has opened up his own music academy. It's Dave Tim Bolen, everybody. Give it up for Dave. Come on down here, Dave. Come on down. We'll let Jordan and Alice still do their things. Good job, guys. Sounding good. Hey, man.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. So this is Tim Bolen Academy of Music.
Tim Bolen Academy of Music.
What's it like to say that? Like, how long has this been a dream for you?
It's pretty cool, actually, to have this kind of thing happen for us after 30 years in education. 31, actually.
31.
Hamilton won with Catholic District School Board, Bishop Ryan High School, and now I'm taking it out of the classroom a little bit, even though I'm still active as a teacher during the day.
Okay, this is you. Where's Mary? Mary?
There's my wife,
There's your wife.
Mary.
There's your wife, Mary. So Mary, give you a big wave. And you got the kids here too. Your kids are over there working in the cafe.
Joe, Josh.
Because this is kind of, so this is a spot that you have performances like we have this morning.
Yep.
You have lessons happening.
Yes.
Right? And then the cafe is all kind of combined into one.
And then the cafe and a little snacks, etc., sandwiches or desserts.
Why is this something that you kind of always wanted to do?
Well, we want to provide, it's often we develop music during the school day, and I've always been a believer that if students really want to develop their skills as a musician, they need to take private lessons. It's just the next step. They get a generic kind of approach in school, but if they really want to hone their craft, they got to get it into a private lesson situation.
You've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of kids through their 31 years. Like, what I'm trying to get to is music change for them, or their interest in music, or has it always been there?
Well, you know what? I think music is so strong for so many people, regardless if you're a scientist, an athlete, or just a musician. Music heals in so many ways, and especially actually during COVID and the pandemic, I believe that music has healed so many lives. It's what they turn to when they're struggling.
What's it like to open up a business during COVID?
Well, it gave me some free time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I could physically isolate in space and develop it up. Okay. So it's scary. Everybody else is closing businesses down, and we're starting one up.
And you just opened one up. So we're kind of walking back, because there's some lessons happening back in here.
Yes.
So what type of lessons do you teach?
These are our music rooms where we've designed them so they're nice and large. So we have 2 sets of every instrument, so that teacher has 1 set and the student has an instrument, so there's no sharing and cross-contamination. And we teach all the big ones, voice, piano, guitar, bass, drums. We have some violin and cello as well.
Cool. How long have you been playing music for?
I've been doing it since, early 80s, man. I was doing the old Flock of Seagulls.
Did you? What the hairstyle look like
I
back
had
then?
long hair. I was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Well, this is where we're supposed to bring up a picture of Dave from the 80s. We'll have to get a hold of that.
We'll have to do that.
Okay, so we're going to take a break, but we're going to be hanging out here all morning, and we can kind of peek in to see what's happening.
Yeah, take a look
at
it. We have such talented faculty and amazing students already.
Sure. Well, we'll meet some of them at Tim Bolen Academy of Music. It's on Hamilton Mountain on Morning Live.
I would be lying if I said I'm fine. I think of you at least 100 times.
Good, speak it out.
Welcome back to Tim Bolen Academy of Music. We got a drumming lesson happening with Jordan from the Belays, great local Hamilton band, taking Rachel through a lesson. We're in one of, 7 different rooms that we have here at Tim Bolen Academy of Music. And listen, the great thing about this spot, we met Dave Tim Bolen earlier on. This is a family business because we have Mary.
Hello.
Mary Tim Bolen, and we got your kids up working in the cafe.
That's it, man. It's all a family thing
How you
here.
doing?
Yeah, good.
We talked to Dave about his excitement because this has been a real dream for you guys for a long time. What's it like for that dream to kind of be a reality
It's pretty crazy.
now?
I walk in after around 4 o'clock when lessons start, and I'm like, wow, we did this? I can't believe it. So it's great. It's great. It's absolutely great.
Okay, so let's focus on lessons. What lessons are you teaching?
Okay, so right now we are offering vocal and drums and guitar and bass, and I think we have violin going. It's been great, and we're getting amazing registrants so far, so it's great.
And things obviously with COVID, we had the shower curtain in
Yeah,
there. There's certain
yeah.
things
So
that you have to do to make sure
Vocal,
everything's
we've
safe.
got to make sure that they are distanced. We have a shower curtain where you have the teacher and you have the student on the other side, and we sanitize after everyone. So yeah, we're really good that way.
Where are you getting teachers from?
So we know a lot of musicians throughout Hamilton, and Dave and I were very particular on to, who we wanted to teach here. We had a philosophy on what we've done throughout our school board and stuff like that. So a lot of professional musicians who love to perform, and they bring it to the rooms.
What makes a good music teacher?
I think the ability to perform, the ability to know what you want to do after you've learned your instrument, and obviously connect with the kids.
Yeah,
right?
because the thing is, you can be really good at an instrument, but it's tough to teach somebody else that ability to learn that instrument.
Yeah. Well, Dave has so much passion. I think he knows how to draw that out of kids and out of teachers too. So it's great. It's the passion. So kids see it.
What's the suggestion for starting kids in music? Like, what's a good age?
A lot of parents say it's 4 too young to start, and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. If you can start maybe them on piano, I think that's your basic instrument when you're really young.
It's always good. That's because that's kind of the core.
Yeah,
to
guitar's
get going there.
too hard to hold and stuff like that. So piano's a great way to start for kids. Like really good. Yeah. So we've got 3.5, 4-year-olds all the way up to like 70.
Do you really?
Yeah. We've got like a 70-year-old coming to take piano lessons.
Do you play?
I do. I'm a piano player.
You're a piano player?
Yeah.
And you and Dave used to be in a band together?
30 years ago, God, we sang in bands for 25 years. I just retired. I'm like, done. Yeah, so.
Can we bring the band back? There's a stage up there.
I know.
Let's bring the band back together today on Morning Live. Yes, Dave. Yes, Dave. And do you need an extra drum? I've always wanted to be a drummer.
I know, I've heard. So,
Okay, so let's take a break.
I'm looking forward to that.
We'll come back to the Tim Bolen Academy of Music. It's in Upper Ottawa, on the mountain here in Hamilton, and maybe Jordan can teach me a thing or two about drumming. When we return on Morning Live. Well, good morning. It's great to be back at Tim Bolen Academy of Music, and if somebody asked me what my dream job would be, I'd have to say being a rock and roll drummer. Ow! But I don't know anything about drumming. I don't know. It's just one of those things I just never did. I think it's cool because a lot of time you save money on shirts because you don't need to be wearing a shirt, right, Jordan? Do you?
I usually wear a shirt.
You do normally wear a shirt.
That's only because of the band insists. So.
So let's give you the proper introduction. This is Jordan, everybody, from the great Hamilton band, the Belays. They've been on the show a couple of times. But Jordan is also a teacher, drum teacher here at Tim Bolen Academy of Music. How long have you been drumming for?
16 years now.
What got you into it?
My older cousin, I used to watch him play, and I loved it, and I thought it was super cool, and I just kind of went his path, moved to Hamilton, went to Mohawk College here in Hamilton, and that's kind of my story.
Do some people have it and some people don't when it comes to drumming? Like, what do you need to have? Like, do you have to have like I have no musical ability whatsoever.
That's not true. I saw you. You were
that's the easy stuff. But like, what where's a good place to start when it comes to drumming?
Okay. Well, I think in terms of if you have it or not, I think everybody can play music. I think some people feel rhythm a little more naturally than other people.
Yeah.
But a good place to start right now, you and me.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to lay down a basic groove.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
So you're already playing your bass drum. Can I hear the bass drum and the hi-hat at the same time? So you're gonna close the hi-hat with your foot.
Close it?
And you're gonna keep it closed, and you're gonna hit your bass drum and your hi-hat like so.
At the same time?
Absolutely. Perfect. Okay. That's half of it. Ready? Here's the other half. I want you to hit your hi-hat and your snare drum same time.
All three at the same time?
Just
these two.
Just your hands. Beautiful. Now, do the first one I showed you. Bass drum hi-hat, snare drum hi-hat, bass drum hi-hat, snare drum hi-hat. Look at you. You're killing it.
That's kind of the basis for drums. That's where it kind of all starts?
Well, if you can lay that down, you can play. If you can lay that down really well, you can play many rock gigs.
I'm still hitting that bass drum. So it's just like.
Yep. Yes. Good. Absolutely. Nice. Yeah, it's that independence, right? You always want to play your foot with your right hand.
Like when you're making music or writing music, how do the drums work in? Are they kind of the last thing to come in?
A lot of times, yeah. Or I mean, traditionally, yeah. Like when in my band, they'll come in, we'll have a riff, we'll have a melody, and then chord changes, and then me and the bass player, we'll kind of work out our parts, but sometimes a song or an idea is built off of a drum groove or a concept. Sometimes we'll be in band practice in between songs, and I'll start jamming something, and then our bass player Tommy, he'll start going, and then
you're just feeling it, and you can kind of organically come up with the song.
Absolutely.
Okay, when should kids start playing? Like, what's a good age for drums?
Well, I think I've had kids as young as 5. Start.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I could take on, if someone really wants to do it. I think 5 is
Five's a good
probably
age.
a good
Okay.
start. Yeah.
Tim Bolen Academy of Music, they have lessons going on. They're doing it safely with all the COVID regulations in place. Do you want to play the break? Let's see the expert play us the break, because we'll return and show off a couple days more. Do it. Take that shirt off and hit it. We'll be back on Morning Live. All right, good morning, and welcome back to Tim Bolen Academy of Music. And what sets this place apart is there's a cafe right in here, and we got the master himself, Josh, putting that together for us. Oh, nice, man. Cool. Back with Dave and Mary Tim Bolen. Dave has the mic, so you get to do the talking. Who normally does the talking?
Well,
Definitely him. Definitely him.
she prefers when I'm nonverbal, actually.
Right. So just recap, you haven't been watching all morning long. So this is your space, right?
This is it.
You guys met in the music world, right?
Yep.
And you guys are both involved in education. You've been teaching Bishop Ryan for 30
years. Yeah,
30 years. And the
Miss
great
Ryan.
thing about this space is it's a family-run spot. Not only you guys are behind it, but your kids are behind it too.
Yes.
Right?
Got Shannon and Joseph here, and Josh has their
Right
work.
on,
It's a
guys.
family business. Tim Bolen Academy is all about family.
Okay, why add the cafe to the space?
Well, we wanted to have a cafe option for parents just to make it different than your typical music studio experience. So when parents would come in, they feel at home. There's like an entertainment vibe with the slide music on stage. They've got a place to sit, have a coffee, unwind, free Wi-Fi. They can enjoy a cappuccino, a nice dessert, something like that.
So this is something that sets you guys apart from maybe another music academy. What else?
I'd like to think so.
What else?
And then we have a full jam space in the basement, either a rehearsal or a group space for lessons, full drum set, sound system. And of course, we have this stage, which is unlike most music schools.
What do you
We
want to
got a full
happen with
stage.
this stage? What do you want going on
Well,
here?
down the road, I'd like to get some clinics on stage, have some live music coming on a weekly basis, Friday, Saturday nights, bring in people who are, sophisticated musicians, and have the learning community come in with Q&As or like clinics or master classes, or just, a jazz night or a blues night or a R&B night.
So we're not there yet, obviously, with all the kind of the COVID stipulations, but the lessons are open. You're teaching right
Lessons
now, right?
are open, and we have all physical distancing. We have curtains for the singers, as you know. We wash our hands. We take your temperature. I can tell your temperature is pretty hot right now, but we're taking temperatures. We're doing everything that we need to do.
Right on, man. Well, cool. It's a great space. It's very warm. It's nice and big, and it feels good. So, do you want to get behind the keys again? You want to play
sure.
something? Where's the best spot for people to get more info? You think, Dave? Go to the website.
Tim Bolen Academy of Music.com.
Okay. Hey guys, thanks for coming today. Play us out, guys.